So about a month ago, I decided to book a trip to Oporto, Portugal. After a long month of waiting and waiting, the time has finally come and I leave to Porto tomorrow. As long as everything goes well, I should be sipping port wine and eating some good food tomorrow. So for the few hours that I have actually been here, I gotta say, I'm impressed with Porto. The city looks amazing, architecture like I've never seen before. Smells from local kitchens that I can have only imagined. So far, I am not disappointed, but after these 5 days that I spend here, we'll see how it goes. So before I made it to my Airbnb, I stopped at a few places. I had to stop and try the famous cachorrinos from Gazelia, and they did not disappoint. I have a reservation tonight for a place called Antunes. So I'm gonna head that way. Hopefully the food is as good as people say it is. I ordered the pernil and it was absolutely amazing. The meal was actually recommended for 2 people, but since I'm solo traveling, I had to get it. I could not go to this restaurant and order something else. 10 out of 10, I recommend this restaurant. So it's currently 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm about to get picked up to go somewhere really special today.
Really? Yes, yes. Your voice is very similar.
It would honestly be considered a crime to come to Porto and not eat one of their most, if not their most famous dish, the francesina. I chose Brasão as my first francesina ever, and it did not disappoint. The service was great and the restaurant was absolutely beautiful. After eating this meal, there really wasn't anything else to do but enjoy the view outside and then head home to go into a food coma. So I started off the night with a calm and simple dinner from a restaurant called A Cocina do Manel. After my dinner, I walked back to the city and the night began.
É do mar, atenção, que é do mar.
¿Para qué restaurante es?
É da parada. Tram.
¿El mejor de Portugal?
Sí.
Sí, ¿verdad?
É, Portugal.
Sí, oye, como bem, ¿eh?
Portugal! Portugal!
After a long night, I decided to use day 4 to relax. I went to a few wine houses in Gaia, drank some delicious port wine, chilled, and waited for the sun to set to go out and take some pictures. I actually got a few that I'm very, very happy with. Here they are. And now we arrive at the most bittersweet part of every trip, the ending. I'll probably never see that server who made me laugh ever again, or that older couple from Gibraltar who I shared wine and cheese with, or even the 2 Danish friends I shared a drunk conversation with that I slightly recall. But it's okay. These are the things that change it from being a trip to actually being an experience. And that right there, I cherish. Thank you so much, Porto, and your wonderful, friendly people. It was a pleasure.